Hello everyone. Welcome to the last lecture of week 1. And this lecture we are going to talk about the qualitative and the quantitative research, and we are going to compare them. So in this week in this lecture we are going to discuss what qualitative research is, what quantitative research is, which is better, and how we can compare them. How can they be compared? So if you talk about the major differences, so qualitative and quantitative research is different because of their analytical objectives, because of the kind of questions that they pose, because they use different kind of data collection tools, they use different kind of data analysis tools, they produce different forms of data, and there is a different degree of flexibility of how you can make up your research design. So if we talk about journal framework, so in quantitative research we usually have a hypothesis and we are trying to find out whether this hypothesis is true or not. But in qualitative research, we explore the phenomena. We find out whether something exists or not, and if it does, what is it and how it works. In quantitative research, the instruments that we use, the data collection tool, the questionnaires that we use are more rigid, and the people either need to agree or disagree, and somewhat agree, somewhat not agree, and they have a very fixed answer, yes or no, true and false kind of an answer. But in qualitative research people are more flexible. They can easily give more open answers. For example, if you're taking an interview, you don't ask them, okay, are you motivated, are you not motivated? We don't use you do that. We usually ask them that, okay, are you motivated, what motivates you, and then we can easily go in depth. In quantitative research, as I just said, that we have more structured kind of things like structured observations, questionnaires and surveys, whereas in qualitative we talk about interviews, focus groups and participant observations, in which people are more interactive and they have more flexibility. In terms of objectives, in quantitative research, we usually describe the characteristics of the population. Okay, how motivated they are, how demotivated they are, how efficient they are, how less efficient they are. Whereas in qualitative, we describe their experiences. We describe that, okay, what are the normal norms that they follow, what are the techniques that they follow. In quantitative research, we quantify the variation. In qualitative, we go in depth. We understand it why certain thing is happening. In quantitative, we have more ratio kind of relationship or more mathematical relationship. Okay, this is right, this is wrong, kind of a thing. But in qualitative, we talk about that what is the relationship between them and why this relationship exists. What makes it more stronger. So we develop a more logical uh, relationship between them. If we talk about the data format, because in quantitative research we are using more SPSS, the statistical tools, so the result is more numerical. The data that we convert the data into numbers, like the Likert scale, we convert it into numbers, into a certain value. Whereas in qualitative we have more textual data, which is like in the audio tapes or video tapes, field notes, maybe some written formats, some documents. In quantitative research, the concepts and the constructs, they are all more quantified, whereas in qualitative we get them in an abstract form and then we give it a certain meaning. In quantitative research, the secondary data is also in the numerical form, whereas in the qualitative data, the secondary data is usually in the form of documents, maybe the previous reports, a previous text, a previous documentary. So, if you talk about the flexibility, quantitative research is more stable from the beginning. You know exactly what you are trying to do. You know exactly, what your participants' response. The participants' responses will not influence your focus. It will not determine that what you need to do next. You are already focused. You have a design. You follow that design. You follow that tool, and you get the results. And when you get the results, that result is based on the statistical assumption. Whereas in qualitative research, you are more flexible. If you start finding out a certain phenomena, but then when you go and you talk to the people, you realize, okay, there are much more things in depth in the phenomena that needs to be explored. So your focus might change a bit as per the findings that you are getting. So in qualitative research, the research is more flexible. You have more margin of finding out what things are, because usually things emerge in the qualitative research. If we talk about which method is better, so we cannot say that which is more better, but it more depends on what you are focusing on and what you need to find out. Both the results are useful. You need to understand how motivated employees are, but you also need to understand what are the motivating factors. You don't only need to understand which factor is affecting more, but you also need to understand that why, so that you can enhance it better, you can have better policies. Both are important, both can be applied. Sometimes we use mixed method research in a single study. That means that we use both the tools. We use survey research, and then we find out the statistics. We find out how much percentage, what is the percentage of how what the phenomena is working. And then we also do interviews and to understand the same thing in detail, and that sometimes is done due to trying for triangulation, and sometimes it is done to study the same thing in more depth. If you talk about the selection, how do you select? Again, it is based on what you are focusing on. Are you trying to study the quantified values, or are you trying to study a certain phenomena in detail? Are you exploring something? That your main purpose will determine whether your research will be qualitative or quantitative. It also depends on your interest and skills as well. What are you more skilled at? Are you more skilled on the statistical part, or you're more skilled at understanding the people? So your purpose, your method, your focus will basically determine whether you are going to opt for qualitative or quantitative result. But as I said, sometimes people offer mixed method result in which they use both the tools and they analyze both the tools, and in this way the research becomes more comprehensive. It gives you the quantified details, and it also gives you the in-depth details. So that will be it for the week one lectures. We even have a unit 1.5 PPT. In that PPT, we talk about the key resources. You can find some of the books over there. Those books, you might find the PDF of those books on the drive, or you can get the books from the library or the bookshops as well. Apart from that, you have been provided certain web links and the YouTube links. You can go over there and you can read more about the first chapter. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.